The 7 Mile Bridge, one of the most legendary fishing destinations in the Florida Keys. Home to just about every species of fish Florida has to offer, and the true beauty of this place is you never know what's going to happen. There's the fish, good fish, running at me. Oh, go in the bridge. Oh, it's a big fish. No way! Woo! What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video of Summertime Outdoors. We have been running all over the state of Florida the past week or two. We had a great iCast with everybody, and yeah, everything has been awesome. I've met a ton of subscribers and followers over the past couple weeks, so that's been really fun, just meeting all you guys who watch the videos and support. So seriously, thank you guys for that. And yeah, we are back in the beautiful Florida Keys fishing the infamous 7 Mile Bridge. I only really had one day of this South Florida trip to spare to get down to the Keys, so I came to one of my most reliable spots, which is the 7 Mile. The wind forecast is definitely more than forecasted for, but it's still pretty calm out here, and hopefully we'll have a good day of it. Got to usually pedal out about a mile or two to get to some deeper water where I've caught some really nice snapper species like muttons and things like that, but hopefully we can get some big muttons, juvenile Goliath grouper today. You know, you really never know. Hopefully some yellow jacks, they're one of my favorite fish to catch down here, and have a day of it. So hopefully this wind doesn't get too bad and, you know, knock us off the water, but all in all, we're back in the Keys. We're on the 7 Mile. Let's go catch some fish. All right, y'all, so we're getting into some deeper water here. It's around 10 feet. See, we're marking a ton of stuff on the bottom on my Humminbird Explorer 9. And we have the end of the outgoing current, so the best thing to do is gonna be to get on the down current side of the bridge here, which we'll do right here. The only thing that's a little annoying is gonna be the wind is coming the opposite direction as the current, so we'll see how this goes, but pretty morning out here in the Keys, man. Look at that. But if you've watched any of my bridge fishing videos before, you know that the Squid Trex 85 from Nomad is primarily the lure that I throw on these bridges. We're just gonna chuck this thing up next to the bridge pilings here. Just jig it right along that bridge structure. See if we can't smack some big fish today. Some bait getting chased around behind this piling here. Might mean some yellow jacks are around. There's a fish. First fish of the day, a grunt. And thing smoked a squiddy. And he has beautiful blue lines on his face right there. Going back. Got the skunk out of the kayak. See if we can't catch a more desirable fish. Still a fun fight and a good way to start the day. We're marking a decent amount of stuff off this piling down here, so let's see what else we can get. There's a fish. Nice mangrove. If we were keeping fish today, that'd be a great sign. Usually, these will be in a sort of a school of fish on these pilings here, but nice mangrove. Fish number 2. Just slimed my bin up. And the best way I'm finding to fish right now, as you can see, you have a really big current rip coming off here, and then you have an eddy. So once I get in this eddy, it calms down for me in the kayak, and I can thoroughly fish each piling on the right, middle, and left side. So that is the plan right now. Definitely making do with the conditions we got. I got a big mangrove and a grunt so far, so let's see if we can't find one of those big muttons or grouper. lurking down on the bridge. Whew. Feels good to be back in the Keys. All right, there's a bunch of good marks right here. One already. Am I snagged on something? What the? Is that a toadfish? What is this? Yeah, look at that thing. That's an ugly, mean looking fish. Look at that. What the hell? These things are kind of nasty little creatures, so I'm not gonna deal with that thing too long, but pretty cool catch. I've never caught one of those down here. And I marked a few fish and just dropped right on top of it, and that thing smoked it basically as soon as it hit the water. But just a couple mangroves, an oyster cracker, and a grunt, baby. Making it happen. There's a fish. Just got off. Got another one. Better fish. Good fish. Feels muttony. Feels muttony. Don't get me in anything. Big fish. Might have me in something, dude. It's a really good fish. Might free spool, maybe it'll swim itself out. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get this thing out of here. Such a big fish, man. Just trying to get it up off the bottom, but as you can see, we failed. Had to break it after about 5 minutes, man. That was such a big fish. Oh. All right, y'all, well, we hooked a very, very big fish on the bridge and just got me in something. It was, I thought I had it up, but there's some sort of shrapnel or something in between these pilings that I got stuck on, but that is just an absolute bummer because I hooked something nice, a smaller fish I think, and then the hook pulled. I think it might have been like a nice little grouper, maybe ate my little fish and then ate the squid tracks after it ate the fish. But we got to re-rig here and get back to fishing, but probably up our leader to about 40 and see if we can't hook another big fish like that. There's a fish, good fish, running at me. Really good fish. No, don't go in the bridge. Got him out, I think. God, this thing's big. Really big fish. Got him out of the bridge. Don't know what it is yet. I don't know what it is. I haven't seen any color yet. Big mutton. Big mutton. Big mutton, yes! Woo-hoo-hoo! The squid tracks never fails to catch me a giant Florida Keys mutton. Oh my gosh, that is a giant mutton snapper. All right, y'all, I'm doing my best to film without dropping anything in the water, but that is a beautiful Beautiful mutton snapper right there. Look at that thing. Huge mutton, and it's getting its hog water all over me right now. Look at that stream coming out of there. That is an absolute stud mutton snapper off the 7 Mile. Just bled her out. We're gonna try to fit her in my small cooler. I didn't bring my fish bag or anything, but a fish like this, a fight, how hard it fought and how many sharks are around it, probably wouldn't have made it if we released it. But we do have ice in the cooler, so we're gonna throw that sucker in there. And that is an absolute giant mutton snapper right there, man. Look at that thing. Smoked the squid tracks. Insane battle. It's been slow today. We hooked another fish that fought just like this, and I'm almost positive it was a nice juvenile Goliath or a nice mutton, but probably keep this mutton, and if we can get another one, we will keep that as well. But we're gonna deal with this and get back to fishing. But what a freaking fish, man. That is why you come to the Keys and stick it out in these windy, tough conditions today. And that is the fish that we were after today. Oh man, it never gets old fighting these fish on light tackle, getting them out of the bridge. That thing had me in the bridge, then got him out. And oh man, what a time to be alive, baby. Let's go get some more. All right, y'all, well, we had to clear out some room to fit that fish in the cooler. We're gonna eat our sandwich now. Celebratory turkey and cheese from Publix grocery store, and we're ready to get back to fishing. That fish barely fit in the cooler, and just what a battle, man. Seriously, like, such an insane battle. I really have no more words. I already explained the battle, but we're gonna chow down here, get some energy in us, some pub sandwich energy, get back after them. All right, just getting our batteries and cameras put away in this little Toadfish waterproof bag. Instead of bringing like a big bag of camera gear, I just bring that little thing, and it fits all my camera gear in there and keeps it waterproof. So if you film on a kayak, it's probably a really good idea. And that fish did not fray me really at all. And we're ready to start fishing again. So same lure, same leader. Let's catch some more fish. All right, so we tied on a little 3-inch Z-Man minnows on a 3/4 ounce jig head. And we got that on the new Evic 2 from Tsunami. It's a 3000, a medium heavy carbon shield 3. So we'll see if this can get down quick enough and we can catch some fish. There he is. Oh, a gag grouper. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful fish on the minnows, man. Whew. That took us forever. That literally was probably maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours between that fish and that mutton snapper. And that felt good. First fish on the swim bait today. Let's see if some of these other pilings over here have some fish. All right, y'all. Well, very, very slow past the channel. We caught that one little gag grouper, and that was it. No more luck. We fished about 20 more pilings down, and just nothing. Current's still ripping pretty good coming in. I'm hoping to get back over here where we had luck this morning, and as that tide starts to slow down coming in and switch this afternoon, it'll be really, really good. The wind has actually laid down a decent amount, and it's going to be way easier to fish the pilings on the way back. So I'm pretty optimistic that we're going to do really well. I just don't think it's going to be worth going much further because I didn't have any luck, and we have about 3 miles of pilings to fish back, so that should take us a good while. I also don't want to stay out too long with that mutton in there. There's only one bag of ice, so I'm not thinking that's going to last till, you know, late tonight. So that's the plan. Fish those pilings back, hopefully catch another big keeper mutton to end the day, or get a nice Goliath grouper, or maybe a crazy surprise catch as well. But really weird, haven't seen any yellow jacks or jack crevalles yet either, so they may show up this afternoon hopefully, so fingers crossed, maybe a tarpon, who knows. We're in the Keys, baby. You never know what might happen. Just got hit by something really big. There he is. Good fish. Good fish on. Fighting like a big mutton again. Try not to have him go into the bridge. Oh boy. He's going that way. Get out of there, get out of there. Get out of there, buddy. Big fish, man. No, it's a big fish. It's a giant. It's a freaking hammer. It's so big. Oh my God, it's a permit. Oh my God, it's a permit. Oh my God, it's a permit. No way. No way. No way. No way. No way. No way. Yeah! What the hell? No way! Woo! A freaking big permit off the 7 Mile on a little Z-Man freaking minnows. Are you kidding me right now? Woo! Do y'all remember when I said you never know what you're gonna find in the Keys? How about that, baby? Big permit smoked the Z-Man minnows, dude. Look at that thing. Crazy. We're not gonna keep this fish too long. I need to get this hook out. But dude, thing absolutely annihilated that freaking minnows. You can't fake that right there, son. You cannot fake that right there. And there she goes, off strong. That's legendary, man. That is legendary to catch a permit of that size on artificial. And you can't fake that. You could not fake that, boys and girls. That is pure love and joy for the game right there, dude. We have been grinding our butts off out here today. Oh, that felt so good. That felt so good. That thing absolutely hammered the Z-Man. It was like I threw it out, I pressed record, and when I came tight to my line, I literally saw my line go into the right, and I set, and I'm like, what is this? I must have just put it right in the thing's face, and you saw it, it choked the freaking swim bait. It didn't even, you couldn't even see it in the thing's mouth. But that's why you fish the bridges in the Keys, man. That's the beauty of this video and of this whole bridge fishing scene down here. Like I've been saying, you truly just never know what you might hook into. And that is my first permit on artificial, only like my second permit I've ever caught. I could yap about that fish, I'll probably yap about that fish for years. I don't know if I'll ever do that again. So that's the beauty of fishing, that's the beauty of filming. That's the beauty of sharing these experiences, I guess. I'm not trying to be a philosopher or anything, but man, that felt good. But we still got a heck of a lot of pilings to fish. We still might be in for another surprise or two, so let's get right back into it. The best thing I started doing on the way back is I'm throwing about 5 to 10 feet past the shade line next to the piling, and then just working it and jigging it down through the water column. So I'll just start jigging it right away, and then as that thing's sinking, I'm just bringing it through the current. You're hitting all levels of the water column, and you're gonna pass it through any fish that's hitting from top to bottom along these pilings. And that seems to be the ticket to getting the fish to bite. There's a fish. Good fish. No way it's another ferment, dude. No way. It's kind of fighting like that other one now. Another big fish hooked up, y'all. Holy crap. Big and silver. It's a jack. Nice jack crevalle. I was about to say, I ain't freaking lucky enough to get 2 big permit off the bridge in one day. Oh man. There they are. I was wondering where you were. Beautiful jack, probably a 10-pounder. Back she goes. Woo! This afternoon bite starting to heat up. Hot bite. Hot bite. Oh man. Let's fish a few more pilings and then call it a day. Been pretty slow. We're almost to the where the bridge gets really shallow. So take a few more casts and we'll see you guys at the launch. Y'all, well, it is about 1,050 degrees outside. It's hotter than the devil's you know what, but the kayak is on the roof. The mutton is all cut up as you saw, and we are ready to hit the road again. We are about 2 hours from the hotel. Like I said, I only had one day to do this. Got down here, the weatherman was way wrong last night, and actually ended up being a small craft advisory from about 6:30 in the morning until 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Do I suggest fishing the 7 Mile Bridge on a small craft advisory? No, I am not encouraging that. And will I be doing it again? Probably not. But what I will say is, was it worth it? Yes. We caught our first permit on artificial, and not a bad one at that. And that mutton snapper was one of the biggest, if not the biggest mutton snappers I've ever caught in my lifetime. So, another great day in the Florida Keys. It's kind of sad I only had one day, but it's real hot. We got one more day to fish, and I want to hit the Everglades grass flats tomorrow. So that is a plan. That's probably going to be next week's video if we do good tomorrow. So got some epic grass flats fishing and some big snook glide bait fishing coming to you guys in the next couple weeks. So every Wednesday at 5:30. I appreciate y'all for tuning into this one, and we will see you next time on Summertime Outdoors.